Hi there folks, for those of you who don't know, I was actually originally inspired to make this here YouTube channel by a fellow YouTube creator called Muselk. So you can probably understand that I'd be interested to find out what happened to Muselk. I actually made a video similar to this quite a while ago and we're gonna react to this today. I'm gonna pause and give my input because a lot of the time people tend to get stuff wrong in videos like these. I mean, this is probably subjective, but I just feel like we're gonna watch it together.
With almost 4 billion views and 9.3
that is a
million
lot of
subscribers, Muselk is comfortably sitting at the number 10 spot for Australia's biggest YouTuber.
Damn.
However, this could soon change. He is rapidly losing 20,000 subscribers each month and has seen a decline of 92% in views since his last peak in 2020. So what actually happened? Well, it's time to find out.
Alright, I'm looking forward to this.
Now the story actually begins with
if I had to guess why he's losing subs and viewership right now, it's because he's still doing Fortnite and Fortnite's slowly bleeding out. But just my guess.
Team Fortress 2, as this was the first game that Muselk started making content on. However, this wasn't posted on his YouTube channel like we're used to today, because he first started making tutorials for Reddit. You see, Muselk was really good at this mechanic called rocket jumping, and this attracted quite the audience for him.
And then I remember just like getting that viewership on Reddit and having like people comment and engage with a piece of content that I made was so addictive.
But
here's something interesting for those of you who don't know how YouTube and Reddit work. On Reddit, every post has the same chance to get big. YouTube, not so much. On Reddit, you can actually post a video, and if it's like good enough, if it's like depicts something skillful or funny or cool enough, and it's not just a link taken from YouTube, it will get a lot of upvotes. So that is actually interesting that he got a start there, because it means he was actually skilled enough to like get top on Reddit. That's really cool.
But Reddit was obviously not going to propel his career into the direction he wanted. So this is when he decided to upload his first TF2 video in August of 2013. Or did he? Because this wasn't actually his first video.
Yeah.
I actually don't remember really what my first video was.
Me neither, by the way.
It's really sad. YouTube deleted it.
However,
I
this
deleted
didn't
my
really
first
matter,
video.
as
It's a bit
Muselk
sad as
continued
well.
posting and ultimately reached 100,000 subscribers with his content. He now solidified himself as one of the top creators in the TF2 community.
Wow.
And this was also due to the two biggest YouTubers in the scene, Stur and Jerma, quitting the game. There was now a massive group of fans left with no content.
By the way, I feel like I should add this in, even though it doesn't really tell anything about this video. Star still makes videos. He makes like stream highlights. For those of you who didn't know, like, he's still out there. Of course, Jerma's still out there.
was in the right place at the right time to fulfill their needs. But something that would probably fulfill your gaming needs is Yahaha.
I'm sorry, I'm gonna skip the sponsor
and it
here.
even resulted in him becoming a full-time YouTuber and putting university on hold.
Because of that, yesterday I decided to put university on hold, move down to Sydney, and have a real go at doing YouTube full time.
He reached
I did not. I'm still in uni.
300,000 subscribers, 400,000 subscribers, and then made a decision that would change his life forever.
Moving on to Overwatch.
And I was like, hi, this is Dan
From Blizzard.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, hi. He's like, do you want to like come to LA in a couple of weeks and play the unreleased game that we just announced called Overwatch?
Well,
and like there's a bunch of people that later were like, he immediately jumped ship. Imagine you are a YouTube creator and you get an email like that, or I don't even know if it was an email, it could have been a letter. I don't know what it was, but he got something saying that come play an unreleased game for us, like a big ass company like Blizzard goes and says that to you, like, of course you're gonna take that opportunity, man, like Jesus.
That was an opportunity that he couldn't let go.
Yeah,
and not much later, his first ever Overwatch video was made. In this video he said that he wasn't quitting TF2, and one of the top comments claimed that Overwatch wouldn't kill the game at all, and that it would just be a competitor.
It
but
didn't.
Was this really the case?
It didn't kill TF2 actually.
Well,
the TF2 drama.
Wasn't lying.
Oh, no.
He continued uploading TF2 content and stuck to his
He
word
didn't
of keeping
leak?
the same upload schedule.
Huh.
I mean, why wouldn't he sustain the millions of views he was getting each video? It was great for the growth of his YouTube channel. However, there was something that Muselk noticed, and that was that his views were great on other variety videos too, even getting more than 200,000 views on a parody video. This meant that if Muselk were to ever quit TF2, he would still be fine. But
that's different for me. I definitely only get my views because of TF2. But it is what it is, you know. I'm happy with it. Like, there's other people who do YouTube and make a lot better content than what I do, and they get no views at all. So I'm definitely grateful, but I could not do variety. Partly because I don't really care, you know. I don't know. Maybe if I put in more effort, I could as well.
But luckily, Vance didn't have to worry about that, as he would ultimately keep his promise, right? Oh boy, you're not prepared for the chaos that
Technically
was
he
about to
did.
unfold. At one point, Muselk started liking both TF2 and Overwatch equally, and decided to upload a TF2 video one day and then an Overwatch video the next. This proved to work out great, as it also made his channel reach 1 million subscribers. And even in his update video, he once again stated that he wasn't going to quit TF2. Until he did. Muselk was getting burned out, and Valve had more.
But here's the thing. You know when he stopped right around the expiration date update, which was the last, like, big update. And can you blame him? Like, was it really great for the TF2 community in that time? I mean, most of the big Reddit posts or big videos nowadays are videos that complain about the lack of updates and about the bots. Like, the bot epidemic, he did not have to sit through all the cheaters. He did quit right when the ship was going down, no going back. And he didn't even quit completely. He still uploads it every once in a while on his second channel. It's very hard as a full-time TF2 creator to not burn out, so... But yes, he did
more or
quit.
less abandoned TF2 to focus on other
More or
games
less
like
abandoned
Dota and
is-
CSGO. So, in 2016, after 80 Overwatch videos in a row with no TF2 content, it was official. Muselk had left TF2 behind for Overwatch. The passion just wasn't there anymore after 5,000 hours of playtime, and his channel was doing extremely well with his new Overwatch content.
Yeah.
But TF2 fans are passionate about their game and creators, and it started a movement of hate. He's not in it for the viewers, he's in it for the money. And Overwatch makes more money.
Here's something you gotta understand though. He quit uni for this. He quit uni for YouTube. He didn't quit uni for TF2. He quit uni to become a full-time creator. So you gotta get some income in, you know? You gotta actually make some money. And I don't know the financials on his part, but like I can understand making a financial decision like that. So that's okay. That's okay.
6 Overwatch videos straight. Wow, I missed the old Muselk. You betrayed Gaben. You betrayed TF2.
Bruh, even Gaben
people
betrayed
weren't happy
TF2.
with this decision. And when somebody asked him why he quit on Twitter, he fired back. Nah, I stopped TF2 because Valve are crappy developers
They are.
and I was tired of stupid updates. Or no
Understandably
updates at all.
so.
This post got more hate. And as a result, more clapbacks from Muselk
Yeah.
as well. But the damage
Let me
was
read those posts real quick. I want to see what
Post
fire
got
user
more.
spits here. You can't build a 1 million man TF2 fan base and just let TF2 videos on your channel fizzle out without a word like the old Quickie Bomb launcher.
hate. And as a result,
And he says, but I didn't do it without a word. I've done multiple videos talking about why I'm not posting it much or at all. Literally 10-minute videos. I mean, he didn't say, he didn't have an official end video, that's right, but he did say quite a few times, hey, I'm unhappy with how Valve treats the game and stuff, and Valve didn't start treating it better, so it was a logical conclusion to videos like that from him. So really, I mean, he's kind of right, but I guess people wanted something more official.
more
Whatever.
clapbacks from Muselk as well. But the damage was already done. Muselk was seen as the betrayer of Team Fortress 2. At least, only by some, because a majority
me.
of the community was actually still on his side, and even agreed with his opinion about the game. Anyways, Muselk continued killing it with his Overwatch content, and built up a new audience of his old supporters and new Overwatch fanatics.
But Overwatch
until
did
a few
as hell
months
now,
later,
like,
when he played his
Overwatch
first
is
game of
worse on
Fortnite
YouTube
Battle
now than
Royale in
TF2.
October of 2017,
It's kinda funny.
and got over 4 million views. Was this the start of another switch?
The peak of his
It
career,
wasn't
the
looking
peak
like
of
it
Fortnite.
yet, as he rarely
Yeah.
uploaded Fortnite videos. But then he made the switch and dove fully into Fortnite content this time at the beginning of 2018. Now we all know that this was the best business decision he could ever make, as the views completely exploded.
Jesus,
But not
10
everybody
million.
thought of it that way. The criticism and
Wow.
hate from before was back,
Alright.
but this time a lot worse. You effed over 2 types of fans: your TF2 fans and Overwatch fans. I'm
Alright, so he quits Overwatch for Fortnite. And like, what you gotta understand, he started Fortnite when it didn't even have the battle royale yet. He started it when it was like in its baby shoes. He was on that from the get-go, and he liked the game. So when he started doing content for it straight away, and then the game gets bigger and he already has a bit of a knack for making videos for the game. What do you think he's gonna do? Imagine you're in Muselk's shoes, right? You got this game that you like found, and it's like real small, and you do like 1 or 2 videos, and then it starts picking up steam, and you like the way that it's going, and the people love it, you know, you get millions of views. How do you not just, you know, write that out? It's great, a great opportunity. You gotta get on that.
You will F over your Fortnite fans when the next big thing comes. The problem right now is that Muselk doesn't feel like Muselk anymore. Watching his Fortnite videos,
at least it was like that at the start when Fortnite came out.
Reading of a script. And these comments were just a few out of the many posted out there. But what was the real reason for Muselk quitting Overwatch? Well, it was once again a lack of content in the game.
Jesus.
There was more happening elsewhere. And as a creator, he had to take the plunge to secure his career. And secure it, he did. Because what followed next were videos with millions upon millions of views. And he quickly rose to more than 9 million subscribers as one of the top Fortnite creators on the platform.
That's insane.
And even though Muselk is still trying to satisfy both his old Overwatch and TF2 fan bases on his
I like those videos. I mean, I'd like if he said kills, not elims, but you know,
second channel, he still gets comments and topics made about him to this day, reminiscing his old videos or making fun of his current content.
Don't be a Muselk. This is a comment
that's a Spike and Mikey video he made like half a year ago.
As soon as they upload a video on a game that isn't TF2.
But with his views,
and that's true to an extent. Here's what you actually get. Like, that's not the whole truth. What you heard there from Spikes. What you really tend to get when you do a video that's not TF2 is, if you're not really good at making videos like Muselk is, like, just what I see for me and like 2 or 3 other creators that I know, you just upload a video that's not TF2, and there's like 20 comments that say, hey man, you know, great that you're doing some variety, something else here. And then there's like 2 comments saying, hey, it's not TF2. Where the hell's TF2? And you know, that's about it, because you're not gonna get many more comments because it isn't TF2, so it doesn't perform very well on your channel that you made specifically for your TF2 audience, because YouTube recommends it to those TF2 people, and if they don't click it enough, it doesn't perform well on YouTube. So that's what more realistically happens, really.
92% from his peak
a little bit of
April
criticism,
2020, and
you know, I can live with.
20,000 subscribers every month. There is only one question left to ask: what happened?
Yeah, what happened? What happened, Muselk? Tell us what happened.
To this day, Muselk still supports hashtags on Twitter saving TF2, plays Overwatch, and also uploads Fortnite videos weekly. But he is only seeing a fraction of the views. The main reason for this is the decline in relevancy for Fortnite. Muselk is a creator that benefits massively from the updates and content that a game provides. Hence why he left TF2 and Overwatch.
He does now. At the start, he didn't really, like, he did stuff like his sky base or hide and seek stuff, you know, or the maps, like he did like parkour maps, right? I think he still does it to this day, but then, because there's so many updates for Fortnite, what you can just do is just talk about the new update and test everything out, and people are gonna watch that, because, you know, I mean, I do the same for TF2. It's free content. It's just free content, and because it happens so frequently for Fortnite, you can just sort of get stuck in a loop where you just only do update stuff, and then all of a sudden that's all you do. And I guess that is kind of the problem here, because that directly links your relevancy not so much to your creativity and you as a content creator, but to the game and the updates that get released. So now he's bleeding subs because he's only covering updates.
Watch for the popularity and weekly content updates from Fortnite. However, the weekly updates ended since Chapter 2, and the hype surrounding these updates has decreased massively as well. CypherPK is one of the few that ultimately survived and hugely profited from this downwards trend, as he continuously adapted with new innovative video concepts and trends, while Muselk more or less followed these trends instead of creating them. The benefit of CypherPK is that he is always one step ahead, while Muselk is playing catch up, and you can see that in his current content as well. Nowadays, Fortnite story videos and top 10 lists are doing really well with clever titles, as top 5 gaming and Advancedy are absolutely killing it right now. And
that's kind of true. Like, I see it quite a bit He just does titles and stuff that's similar to other Fortnite stuff. It's kind of true.
Cypher PK
Especially
instantly spotted
nowadays.
this new trend too. Muselk has now adapted to this new way of creating content as well, but the results are far from optimal, and his viewers are the main reason why. Muselk slowly but surely becoming top 5 gaming. Remember that thing we got back in the day, called gameplay? Been waiting all season for the usual Muselk shenanigans. Maybe flare gun only, pistol only, sky bases, something. So why is Muselk not getting away with this content while Cypher PK is?
Why?
Simple. Cypher PK has varied his content so much since the Fortnite decline that his viewers are used to fresh new concepts. While this is a completely new form of content for Muselk's viewers. His viewers are so used to the memes, cool updates and challenges that they don't really appreciate a change so drastic.
Yeah, I think that's pretty accurate. Like, as I said, he pretty much linked it directly to that. I mean, he still did his skybase and like skybase stuff, like hide and seek and the jump maps, but also the update videos, and those are pretty much all he did. And like so his subscriber base was only used to those. Plus, it also linked him very much to the decline of Fortnite because, well, as less updates dropped, he could do his usual content less. So doing something completely different here, you know, it doesn't work as well. That's just how it is. I think this video is pretty much spot on, like all the way through here.
So, Muselk has just returned to making that content, right? Well, no. Because the viewers want something they can't have. Nostalgia. Muselk is doing the right thing
I think that says it.
And yes, it may be hard for him right now, but he has done it before and facing this setback will make him improve. That is, if he still wants to continue this journey
perfectly.
for much longer. He nowadays has a much more balanced life than when he grinded mindlessly in the past and isn't really as focused on numbers like before.
I don't want to reach like 30 and be like, hey, what did I do in my 20s? I sat in a room recording and editing for 10 years.
Also, he doesn't want to retire yet, but keeps the option open of focusing on something else for a year.
I definitely...
You know, I can understand that actually, and I think most people can. Like, especially when you like, if are in the creator space, sometimes you just feel like, what am I doing here? Sometimes you just tend to forget that what you're doing is actually pretty crazy. You're like, in my position, I have tens of thousands of people who watch my videos, which is pretty crazy. And I feel like, you know, when you've done it enough, you just get numb to the feeling. You get numb to this exposure to just thousands of fans, and you just don't care that much anymore. And you want something else in your life. You want something that feels more meaningful. So I kind of get it. But in reality, having thousands of fans who adore you and watch your videos and like pay you, get you cool comments, get you attention, like that's pretty cool as well. Even though you're sitting in your room editing videos, that is still pretty cool, I think.
Definitely feel like there could be like a year, right, where I'd like be like, okay, like say I'm like done with YouTube and clicks running itself, and I would just become addicted to like fitness or something.
So with no new
and he
game
can
like
do that
Fortnite coming out
because he's
soon
rich.
to hop into,
at least I hope
has
he
to
is.
Make a decision, adapt successfully, or do something else. But what that something else would be,
I don't know. If there's one thing YouTube's taught me, it's that if I try and plan any more than 6 months in advance, like those plans are gonna get thrown out the window.
Now this was the video. Please leave a like if you enjoyed it. Check out.
Alright, please, ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and subscribe to Justical. Link in the description. This is like a new video, so me reacting to this now. I did wait a few days here, but I still could have waited longer. Sometimes reaction content like this can actually hurt the creators, so I'm just really amazed by this. So please go ahead, check out his channel. Here it is again, link down below. There's a lot of these videos, like these downfall videos. He is a little Fortnite focused, so just, or at least he used to be. Just be aware of that. I'm very impressed with the editing here. And for my people that watch my videos usually, I'm gonna stick with TF2 on this channel. If I ever should make the switch to another game fully, probably. I can't promise, but probably not gonna be on Seriamon. Or Seriamon 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One of those. See you in the next video. Thanks for watching. Hope it was slightly insightful. Maybe. I don't know.